morning mga kalakwatsera. It is a good news. Finally, I keep on coming back here because this used to be my favorite place for my breakfast dining. This was formerly Providor in Galleria Summit. Now, it's Cafe Summit. And they have the usual sumptuous breakfast. I hope yung paborito ko na yung may ube, it's still here. Yung parang basta something like that. I need to try this one, no? So keep posted, watch my video, subscribe to my Mamita Lakwatsera YouTube channel as I explore and taste what breakfast they could offer here in Cafe Summit. Kasi this is my first time here in Cafe Summit, though I was a regular guest before of Providor. Have a blessed day and don't forget to subscribe to my Mamita Lakwatsera YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Good morning sa mga kalakwatsera ko and to the entire Philippines. Maayong buntag, magandang umaga. If we are to believe the report of the unofficial report of the recently concluded presidential or the national election, this will be the first time after the Second World War where we'll be electing a president and a vice president who will be getting a majority vote. Usually marginal, usually popular vote, but this one will be a majority vote from the Filipino electorate, meaning to say majority sa mga Filipinos have spoken, have chosen Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Sara Duterte to be the leaders of this country. And I am appealing to my fellow supporters to be magnanimous over impending victory. Let's avoid mocking, let's avoid insulting, let's avoid to be vindictive. Dapat we choose to be more civilized. Let's choose to be more cultured. Let's choose to be politically mature kasi pinapanood tayo ng buong mundo. It is not just us Filipinos, but the advent of social media, we are exposed to the world kung paano tayo mag-conduct ng ating election. The world who is watching us of our political maturity. So we should be watchful of our mouth, of the language we use, of our behaviors, especially if we are exposed in social media. Let's mimic, let's emulate the leaders that we have chosen, si Bongbong at si Sara, for their humility, for their civility, that their mantra is for unity, their mantra is for healing, their mantra is for inclusivity, their mantra is for love, for peace, not hate, not vindictiveness. Kaya siguro nanalo the people of the Philippines have chosen that road to progress, that road to unity, that road to healing, instead of bickering, instead of maligning people, instead of propagating hate, instead of vindictiveness. We have chosen to heal, to unite. And after this, we will be very watchful. Bantayan natin ang mga leaders that we have chosen. Babantayan natin sila. We will observe clearly if slowly, because it's a 6-year term, they have fulfilled the promise that they have shared, that they have said on their platform of governance, but we also have our own share of obligation, being a law-abiding citizen, a productive citizen, a proactive citizen. We should have our own share for the progress of this country. Dapat may input tayo to be creative, to be skillful, to be productive, to be law-abiding. Kasi kung ano ang progreso ng isang country, it is a collective effort from top to bottom. Dapat tayo we should show our cooperation, our obedience, not blind loyalty, ha? And at the same time, we should have a constructive criticism if it's necessary. Kasi it's not about the winning, it's the governance, kung paano i-pivot ang ating gobyerno, especially now na katatapos lang ng pandemya. We have issues about global warming, we have issues of climate change, we have issues of calamities, we have issues kung gaano kalaki ang utang natin. Kaya dapat pagkatapos nito, we will unite, we will cooperate. At the same time, we will have our share of work, of our skill, of our talent, of our intelligence. And we include prayer, personal prayer, hindi yung prayer that you just are parroting. At we will not succumb to idolatry. We will not succumb to blind obedience. Maging mapagmatsyag tayo. Ang simbahan should observe a separation from state, church and state. At the same time, they should not propagate hate. Isa sa mga downfall ng administration ng tinatawag natin ng yellow cult ay ang pagpapakialam ng simbahan sa pamamalakad ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas. And that will serve a lesson. There should be a separation of church and state. Ang simbahan will be our spiritual and moral compass, but they should not put words into our mouth and maging bias sa kanilang opinion in favor of someone. Kasi isa sa pinakamalaking kasalanan ng simbahan, they were blind sa mga allegation of corruption sa panahon ni Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, ni Benigno Aquino, ni Cory Aquino, and the failure of EDSA revolution. And the failure, that's why they are paying the dues now. It's a bitter pill to swallow, kaya hindi nakakalimot ang mga tao. In fact, ang resulta ng election na ito ay parang revolusyon. The people have spoken. It started with an unstatesmanly person in the name of Duterte who won the election. Who would have thought isang unstatesmanlike na taong katulad ni Duterte, na isang mayor nga hindi naging congressman, hindi naging senador, straight to the office of presidency, the highest position, dahil doon ipinakita ang galit ng mga Filipino tungkol sa hypocrisy, tungkol sa entitlement, tungkol sa oligarchy, tungkol sa pakikialam ng simbahan, tungkol sa self-righteousness at kaipokrituhan ng mga taong naging parang akala nila sila na ang may dunong sa lahat. Kaya tayong mga Pilipino ay magkaisa. We have spoken already. We have said, we have loudly spoken what we want. It's about time na tayo naman magpakita ng ating talino, ng ating pagpahalaga sa ating bayan. All said that and done, iisa lang ang country natin. We only have one Philippines. We are Filipinos. And we should unite as a Filipino. And we should thank God that we have a safe and clean election. And the voice have spoken, because the voice of the people, the word of the people is the word of God. Respetuhin po natin yan. At mabuhay ang malayang Pilipinas. Mabuhay po tayo mga Pilipino. And again, and again, I would like to appeal, let's not create vindictiveness. Let's not initiate hate. Let's be magnanimous over impending victory. Mabuhay po tayong mga Pilipino.